I did a whole video and didn't have record on. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. This is the way my day's going. I went outside, couldn't hang the chicken food up, cut my fingers on the door of the duck's run. Coffee and a half today. This is my second cup. I did a whole stinking video. Okay, let's try again. If I don't get it listen. If I don't get this done, I was like going on a roll. Okay. So, let's talk about what okay, so I put out a video yesterday, guys. Just a little animal video. Every so often I'd like to do a video on my animals and I show you what's going on. I even did the cats. Like every night the animals get a little treat. Nothing much, just a little treat. So I decided to film that. I don't know how good it was. I didn't even watch it. I just threw it up. And you see all of the animals except for the dogs. I don't know why I didn't do the dogs. You see the dogs though all the time, right? But I just like, oh my gosh, why? Anyways, but you saw the goats, the chickens, my bachelor pad with the roosters and the ducks, and you saw the cats. And my messy upstairs. Listen. So another thing, I want to apologize for last week. I didn't have a voice. Thank you for those who reached out to check on me because people know. I'm just, what is she doing now? I have those pillows on the back, like that, just so you know, because she likes to get back up there and lay on the couch, and a couple times she'll fall asleep and fall down because there's a in the windowsill, so I have to have that up there. And she loves her blankets. She has to have blankets. Sometimes she likes to be full covered up. Sometimes she just wants her head be covered up, and sometimes she just wants to lay there. Okay, I'm getting off track. Okay, so I was very sick last week. I had a cold. But in that cold, I lost my voice completely. My husband was like, oh, it's very quiet around here. I'm like, I had this. I still had that. And I spent the most of the time sleeping. I was in bed. Like, it went to my chest. I thought it was, you know what? I did a test. It was not, because I haven't felt that bad in a long time from a cold. I have allergies every day. I'm allergic to all my animals. I don't care. I'm still having my animals. I'll just take some allergy medication. So the way my stomach is, I could either take allergy medication or I could take cold medication. It was hard to pick, and I went back on my inhalers. So anyways, I'm fine now. I'm going to try and get some videos done, so I'm not changing clothes. This is how I got myself ready today. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so in the video yesterday, I don't, when we moved into this house, it was a disaster. Every room had to be redone. Now we only done 2 rooms upstairs. Is the bathroom, which is bare minimum, and the 1 bedroom, which is Chantel's. The hallway and the cat's room, the wallpaper's still up. We haven't done much to them. We painted the floors. That was it. And when the floors are all scratched up from the cats. Who cares? I don't care. I don't. So it's their domain. That's where they go to get away from Chief, even Bella, because sometimes Bella can. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes she's not the sweetest thing. Just saying. So I showed everything. So you saw the dirtiness upstairs. Well, it's not dirty. It's just, well, there's last week I didn't get to clean. Every day there's 3 litter boxes. I clean those 3 litter boxes every morning, and I still did that. Every day there's stuff that has to be done, but I still did that. But it is what it is, guys. I didn't even sweep, vacuum, or anything upstairs. I don't vacuum because it scares the little girl. Olivia, that's her name. We just call her little girl. She's so tiny. And I also showed you the big pile of garbage. Well, it's not garbage. It's the crap from the house that we need to either get a trailer or we need to burn it, like a dump thing or a trailer or burn it. We haven't had time to burn. And I'm not going to stand outside in the burn. My husband's the firefighter, not me. He can do that. In the way his schedule's been, it's been crazy. So we had to get a lot of stuff from the basement out with the mold. He found mold down there, and he's like, "It's got to go." Like, with you, no, it's gone. So I wasn't allowed. I don't go downstairs. Let's be real. It's icky down there. It's a basement. It's a 200-year-old basement, and I ain't going down. I still need my coffee, though. Anyways, I showed it. I showed everything. We didn't get our house painted this year. It is what it is. It's just the 2 of us. We can only do so much. So, anyways, you've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, I am going to tell you, this project was done before I got sick. But I am the most proud of this project that you couldn't believe. I'm so tickled pink about it. It's ridiculous. This started with Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. I will link those 2 beautiful ladies down there. Sweet lady. They're not sweet. They don't want to be called sweet. I'm just kidding. They told me to keep it a secret. Well, Jan did. And the Alaskan Crafter. They started this. This is for Boggy Creek. If you don't know what Boggy Creek is, go down to Nancy's channel. I will link hers down there. There's a lot. And I did this challenge. I think they put a challenge out there for this Cat's Meow. I was really nervous. If you don't know, and I don't mind talking about it now, I used to be really embarrassed about this, and I never talked about it. But since I started my channel and started talking about being dyslexic and the struggles I have, you guys have been amazing. I talk about it more often, and I tell you things I have to do to compensate for it, and how I can't read a pattern. It doesn't commute. My brain doesn't get it. I need simple patterns. This pattern, I will tell you about it once I show you the yarn, the blanket, everything. So anyways, I contacted Jan. I said, Jan, I want to do this. How difficult is it? She says, it's really easy. You can do it. She said, I didn't have to do the stitch in it, which I did anyways, because it was a new stitch. And I'll tell you how I learned how to do that. And all the things, right? So all that had to be done with it. And that. I am so happy I did it. I had fun doing it. It took me longer than usual on a regular blanket, but there was a lot. I counted every row. There was still a couple of mess ups. I fudged it, but I had so much fun doing this. And I just so happy I challenged myself. Now it's easy. Don't get me wrong. It's easy, but I had fun, and it was a challenge to even step out of my comfort zone. I get coffee, guys. I had to take it all down. Anyways, this is my blanket. It is the cat's meow. Now, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, even the slightest, but I had fun doing it. I learned a new stitch. And you see all that? I used a 3-weight yarn, not a 4-weight. I started with a 4-weight. It was way too big. And then I wanted to use a certain yarn, so I had to order it from Ice Yarn. This is getting sent to Nancy for Boggy Creek. So the yarn I used was Bio Baby Yellow 70372. I used not even a bag. So you get a full 4 in each one. I didn't even use, maybe 3 skeins, but that's okay because I'm using this for my new one, my new blanket. Let's see if okay, I'm going to put this over here. I'm using this for my new blanket. It's the biggest blanket I've ever, I'll talk about it in another one. I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, so with that, it's Ice Yarns. I am affiliated with Ice Yarns. I always link it below. Yeah. So it's Bio Baby, 100% antibacterial acrylic, 100 grams, 265 yards, 4mm knitting needle. It's a light 3-weight. It's anti-pilling too. It's so soft. And then I used, this is the one, I only had one. And I had to use maybe not even a half a skein. So I had to order all this to get. This is Sweet Baby White Pink. 78640. This yarn is, it's anti-pilling too. And this is 100% anti-pilling acrylic, 100 grams, 265 meters, 4mm knitting needle, a light 3-weight. Had I don't know how many yards. I didn't calculate that. This was fun. This was really fun. Okay, so I used my pattern holder. Do you see those pages? I'll tell you why it's so thick. Now, I didn't get it. So, I am dyslexic. Yeah. The pattern is actually in the graft. You get a graft. Only like this. There's a few, but that's the graft. You get your hints and everything. The pattern, this is what I had to do. My husband did this for me. He printed it out. I got to find the page. Printed it out in large print for me because it started. There's no way I would have been able to do this. Not only because my eyes, I can't see small print, and I have progressives. It's all mumble jumble. I see shapes. I don't see letters. I don't see numbers when it's this small, when I'm trying to read it. There it is. I'll only, you see how small that is? There's no way. There's no way. So there's 125 rows. So you get out of 2 pages, nope, 1, 2, 3 pages, but not the, I had to do this. Well, my husband did this for me. It made it so much easier. And I know, but I'll keep these. I know it's a lot of paper use, but I had to make it real big. And then I would put a magnet on, because I would put only a couple pieces at a time on here because this is not going to hold all this paper. And then I'd put a magnet and what line I was at. And that kept me on track. Guys, he's dreaming. It made it so much easier for me, so much better for me. And thank goodness. Now, I know I had to read through it and get the tips and the new stitch and everything. So what I did was contact my daughter, sent her not the pattern, but the pages of the tips and tricks on there and what you should learn and everything. And we got on a face call. It'll be so much easier when she's here, of course. And she read it to me. And then sometimes it takes me a minute. And she would explain it. She said, okay, so Mom, this is how this stitch is done. My daughter, I don't know how I made such a smart girl. She can do these patterns and I'm just so jealous over it. But I'm so proud of her for it. And thank goodness, because she can help me out. So she read through it. She explained it. So yeah, I'm just completely thankful for her for all this. So anyways, thank you, Chantel. She is going to be here next month. Like, it's less than a month. She's going to be here. She'll be here probably either 4th or the 5th of November. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So anyways, I just want to thank those ladies for putting this challenge out, and I did it. So thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Mad Mimi, which is Laura, for doing this. And thank you. Thank you. I really tell people, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. But sometimes I have trouble getting out of my comfort zone. I should really do that. Okay, guys, this video is long enough, and I hope you all have a good day, and I've got to do more videos. There's 2 more videos I want to do. I have to get them done today because my husband will be home during the day tomorrow and Friday, and in the evening, I'm in bed. I can't even think, let alone do anything. So I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.